Hi there and welcome to this week's edition of Top End Track Talk. I'm Andrew O'Toole and today we'll be previewing this coming Saturday's meeting here from Fanny Bay in Darwin, which is Saturday the 4th of February. This is the first of 3 consecutive weeks of racing in the top end, with the next 2 meetings scheduled for Friday the 10th and the 17th of the month. Consequently, this week's fields are a little on the light side, with 36 acceptors in 5 races. That said, there are some interesting contests in store, and with 10 jockeys in attendance, including 4 apprentices, it promises to be a good day of racing action. The first race gets underway at 2:44 p.m, while the last of the 5 goes at 5:21 p.m. In the first, the TRNT Off the Track Maiden. It's a maiden event over the 1,300 metres. My numbers are 4, 1 and 5. Our smallest field of the day in the maiden, only the 5 runners here. And my numbers are 4, 1 and 5 as we mentioned. Going here with Flying Barty, number 4, trained by Phil Cole and to be ridden by Wayne Davis. It's only had the 3 starts in Darwin for 2 thirds. Its career record is 10 starts for 5 thirds. So certainly nothing if not consistent. It's third placings here behind Hinestrosa and Fisher. A last start third behind that horse. And I think from the one gate should be able to lead on the fence and take plenty of running down. So on top, number 4, to beat number 1, Sissel Pine from the Ella Clark stable and Jared Todd aboard. Racing consistently without winning, 12 starts, 2 seconds, 3 thirds. Gets another ideal opportunity here. Nothing if not consistent. And then for third, number 5, Golden Ridge for the Jason Manning, Vanessa Arnott combination. Vanessa's only ride of the day, incidentally. Third last time out and was 4th a couple of starts prior to that. I think the trip of 1,300 metres should suit, and it was 3rd the other day behind Ankle Rolex, although well beaten on that occasion. Numbers in the first are 4, 1 and 5. The second's the Ladbroke Handicap, also over 1,300 metres. This is our highest rated race of the day. It's a benchmark 76. Numbers here are 5, 3 and 2. Going here with number 5, To The Point. It's done very little wrong in its short career to date. 10 starts, 3 wins, a second, 2 thirds. Chloe Baxter's done a very good job with this horse since it came to the top end. And Casey Hunter continues the association. She's been on the last 2 starts. The last of those was a win, and that was here on the 3rd of December. So it's had about 2 months between runs. But that said, its last start effort was good, beating home Siakam, and 3 wins from his last 5. I think he can go on with the job. I think he's a pretty smart young horse, number 5, To The Point. He's a 4-year-old now. Ahead of number 3, Sharatera, racing well for Phil Cole. Emma Lyons takes the claim here and takes the mount. 2 seconds, his last 2 behind Poopy and Mr. Cashman. That run behind Mr. Cashman was very good. That was in the $30,000, one of the features here on Australia Day. So should be right in the mix yet again. And then for third, number 2, Siakam, Gary Clark and Paul Denton, the combo. A winner 2 starts back, and then second last time, as we mentioned, behind Arrival again and To The Point. Numbers in the second, 5, 3 and 2. The third's the Shane Kavanagh Memorial, this one over the 1,200 metres for the benchmark 54 gallopers, and one of our bigger fields of the day, 9 to go round here. Numbers in the third are 2, 3 and 4. Number 2 on top for me, Raffelli. Jade Hampson takes the mount here on this Tayan Halter trained galloper. It's only had, had 4 starts in both the Territory and West Australia. Won at Broome last year on the 9th of August, then it won at Kununurra. Unfortunately was disqualified on that occasion for the rider weighing in light. Then won again at Kununurra and then came back to Darwin. Its first start back this campaign. Finished 6th, beaten 5.7 lengths the other day behind Brazen Pine. Steps up in journey from the 1,000 to the 1,200. I think that'll suit Raffelli, and it was doing its best work late the other day. So I think can break through for its first win in the top end. Ahead of number 3, Courageous Hearts, racing well for Phil Cole. Emma Lyons claims the 4 kilos, takes the horse's weight from 61 down to 57. 2 starts in Darwin, 2 fourth placings behind War Games and Brazen Pine. It was in the same race where Raffelli raced the other day. Raffelli ran 6th and Courageous Hearts was 4th. There wasn't much between the 2. Got it into run 2nd. And then for third, number 4, Chief Mondo from the Gary Clark stable and Jared Todd aboard. 4th the other day behind I'm a Dreamer and Not Beaten Far. It was a pretty good run. Numbers in the third, 2, 3 and 4. We go to the fourth heat of the Ladbrokes Summer Sprint Series. This for the 0 to 64 gallopers. It's over the 1,100 metres. A field of 7 to contest this event, and my numbers are 3, 2 and 4. Probably one of the better bets of the day, I think, number 3, Canton Kid, trained by Tayan Halter. Jade Hampson takes the mount and claims the What's Jade claim? 3 kilos now, getting close to going down to 2, but she still claims 3. And a last start second here behind From the Never Never was a really good run, I thought. Beaten 3.3 on that occasion, but third up this coming Saturday, should be ready to put its foot right on the till. Number 3, out of 2, Papalette. Gary Clark trains, Jared Todd rides. 4th the other day in the same race behind From the Never Never. Was beaten 8.6 on that occasion, but had a bit of a break prior to that run, so should be improved for that outing. And then for third, number 4, New Roman. Kerry Petrick trains, and Lek Maloney, young Lek from Alice Springs, an apprentice down there with Greg Connor, has his first day's riding in the top end. He'll claim the 4 kilos off the back of New Roman, and that will certainly help. Put back-to-back wins together in the months of December and January. Then was down the track the other day in the final of the wet season series. Drew wide on that occasion, drawn in this time. That should make a difference to New Roman's finishing position. Numbers in the 4th, 3, 2 and 4. And the last, the 8-horse field, the Silk's Chinese New Year Banquet on the 10th of February handicap. Bit of a mouthful, that one, 0 to 58. Event over the 1,000 metres. Numbers here are 4, 5 and 7. 1 for Anna for me, to be ridden by young Lek Maloney again, and takes them out here for Chris Nash. It could be a good day for young Lek. He's got the 3 rides on the day on his first day here in Darwin. 1 for Anna was a third last time out. 4th the 2 starts before that, and there was a winner the start before that. She's very speedy. She's drawn in barrier 3. As long as Lek can cross on her and lead on the fence and get across Hinestrosa, who's drawn 1. She'll take plenty of catching. Number 4. Ahead of 5, Dream Chance from the Chris Pollard stable. Dakota Lee Gillette, another of our Red Centre apprentices, takes them out here. Third the other day, on the 9th of December, in fact, behind Brazen Pine. So she's had a little bit of a freshen up, has Dream Chance, or he has. And my third selection, number 7, a newcomer to Darwin in Tough Nut, trained by Mark Nyam. Sonia Wiseman aboard. First start in the top end, has had a trial. It was only a quiet trial just a couple of weeks ago, but we'll put him in to run third. Numbers in the last are 4, 5 and 7. Best bet of the day, as we mentioned, race 4, number 3 in Canton Kid. I think this race looks made for him. Not the strongest 64 I've seen. So race 4, number 3, Canton Kid. Well, the best roughie is in the last. Race 5, number 1, Pocket Pistol. Race 5, number 1, Pocket Pistol. Well, that wraps up this edition of Top End Track Talk, but we'll be back again in just under a week's time for a preview for our next meeting here, and that, of course, will be Friday, the 10th of February. And until then, good luck and good punting.